Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom Alpha. My name is Swoop there and here we are in the new Desert Mini Park. I'm super excited to be back in this park. I cannot wait to build in it. Lately I've been really into looking at pictures of interesting architecture. I've kind of made a point of making sure I'm looking at architecture that was built for the desert because that's kind of the feel that we're going for here. So you can see like this building's kind of glass, light, airy, mainly made of concrete to kind of keep it cool. My next building today is a fairly simple build. I found the picture on the internet and I will put it in at the end for you guys to see what I was looking at. It is very desert-ish looking. If only I had more pieces, I could make it look even better, but that's okay. We will do our best with what we've got. I am going to build a Protoceratops habitat today because I've had a few people now mention and request it. So I am going to do that. I'm also going to fix the lack of stairs on the back of the entrance building here. And I'll also put in like a bit of a welcome plaza where people can sit and have a bit of a rest. I might put like some shade structures and so on in here because we can kind of assume that this would be sort of up in the high 30s, early 40s degrees Celsius daily, and you would want lots of shade, lots of places to sit, lots of places to buy drinks and so on. The Protoceratops habitat, I haven't decided which side of the park to put it on yet. I think I'm probably going to head this way. I'll probably remove this fence here and pop it in over this side. I'm also have been told that a lot of these plants would not survive in a desert landscape. Yes, I do know that things like the capox here and stuff would not be in the desert. They will eventually be removed. It was just to make it look a bit more green and less boring to kind of begin the park. So what I will do is I will jump into a speed build and I will speak to you in the speed build as well. We'll talk a little bit about the Protoceratops and a little bit about where I see this channel going in the future, and I will see you in the speed build. Well, hey everyone, here we are in the speed build, and interestingly enough, I feel like I've got a lot to say today. I want to talk about the channel a little bit, some of the upcoming projects I've got going on, a schedule that's coming out soon, Discord and streaming. I also want to talk about the Protoceratops, and I thought what I'll do is while I'm starting to build this pool, which actually ends up being a water feature in the entrance, I thought I would just talk a little bit about some of the facts that I found out about the Protoceratops. So while it is quite a small dinosaur, and I'll pop a picture in here so that you can see just how small it is. I think it's next to a chicken and a mouse from memory. I got it off the Britannica website. I'm not sure how accurate it is because it is from 2010, but I feel like it's probably fairly accurate considering most of the fossils were found prior to then. It is quite small, but it did have like the thickened bone over the top of its head. I guess they called it a bony neck frill. So, I mean, most scientists are saying that they probably used it for display and potentially species identification. It was first discovered in Mongolia, and then lots of specimens have also been found in that nation and also in northern China. I thought it was really interesting while I was looking up some of the fossils that they have found. They've found fossils like that range from, I think there was like a hatchling picture that they found like a Protoceratops nest that had been preserved, and also they found a battle that one of the Protoceratops adults was like locked in combat with a single velociraptor, which I thought was super cool. So if I can find some images of those, I will have popped them in while I was talking. I really like the Protoceratops. It's rapidly becoming one of my favourite dinosaurs. It sort of thrived in Central Asia from what they know during the late Cretaceous period, which is, if my facts serve me correctly, about 80 to 75 million years ago. But about 20 million years before that, there was a species that closely resembled the Protoceratops, and that's thought to have migrated to Asia and North America, and then the descendants of that eventually evolved into those huge triceratops that a lot of people know today. So that's all the facts that I've got on those Protoceratops. I really did find reading about them interesting, and I really do like this little dinosaur quite a lot. Having said that, I'm just jumping into building for the Protoceratops habitat now. While I'm building that, I'll chat to you a little bit about a new project I've got coming up. I'm going to release it on Wednesday, Australian time, which is Tuesday for a lot of people that watch my channel, and often Tuesday sort of during the day for you guys. It's usually midnight when I release videos over here, simply because most of the people that watch my channel are in a different hemisphere to me, so that just makes sense, I suppose. I am going to start a new Planet Zoo project. I am excited about it. I want to stress that it is not going to change any of the Prehistoric Kingdom content that is coming out. So for those people that are subscribed to my channel to watch Prehistoric Kingdom content, that will not change and that will not stop. There will still be the same amount of Prehistoric Kingdom content as you have been seeing. However, I have been in contact with another content creator called Mrs. T-Rex, and she asked me if I would be interested in doing a collaboration in Planet Zoo, since we are unable to do collaborations in Prehistoric Kingdom at the moment because we are in closed alpha still. And of course, I jumped at the chance to do a little collaboration in Planet Zoo. We talked a little bit about the kind of project we could do. I think we decided to go for a project that is a bit dinosaur-esque, I suppose I want to say. We decided that we are really excited for Prehistoric Kingdom. We want to keep thinking and looking forward to that. And so in that sense, we decided to do a Planet Zoo park that was kind of built around a dig site, like an archaeological dig site where people have been digging up dinosaur bones. The first episode for that park is coming out on Wednesday, as I said, my time. It is an entrance build. You'll have to excuse the amount of cuts in that episode. I really struggled, to be honest, moving over from Prehistoric Kingdom to actually building a structure again in Planet Zoo. I've just kind of been playing Planet Zoo lately for a bit of fun and not really building as such, like just playing the actual game and just looking after animals and so on. But actually building this building, I really had trouble with the tools. It took me probably an hour and a half to stop pressing some of the quick buttons that I press in Prehistoric Kingdom. And then I jumped back into Prehistoric Kingdom to build something else, and then I had the reverse issue. So you just can't win. But look out for that on Wednesday. I really hope you enjoy it. We are really excited to be starting that project. It is not going to go for very long because we are waiting for the beta release of Prehistoric Kingdom. So it will probably run from around now this week until very early in December or late November, where we will do a zoo tour and then wrap that up ready for Prehistoric Kingdom beta. Something else I want to talk to you guys about is a schedule. I will have a schedule coming out soon for both the Planet Zoo project that I'm releasing with Mrs. T-Rex and for my Prehistoric Kingdom content. I'm going to keep it fairly easy for me to begin with. I don't want to overburden myself. I also don't want to get sick of building. I don't want YouTube to kind of put pressure on me to the point where I just don't really enjoy it anymore. I'm really loving it at the moment. I'm loving doing voiceovers. I'm loving chatting to you guys in the comments. I'm really enjoying the fact that people are enjoying watching my content and I want to keep creating it. So that's what I kind of want to keep that vibe, I suppose. I did have a Discord link in one of my videos not long ago, but a few people told me that it wasn't working. I have had my Discord under construction for some time. It is pretty much ready to go. I just have to work out what I'm doing, to be honest, and pop some links in for you guys to follow. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in joining a Discord that I have created. And also, I'm really interested to find out if there would be anyone that is watching that would be interested in watching me stream some of my builds and chat to me, I guess, live. I really didn't anticipate the channel growing to the point where I would consider streaming my builds or consider streaming while I'm playing. But if that is something that people are interested in watching, I would absolutely, definitely be happy to do that, and probably quite excited to do that, I suppose. So let me know in the comments what you all think about that. If you are just keen to watch YouTube, I absolutely take no offense whatsoever. I really enjoy making and playing it anyway, and creating the YouTube content for you, so that's fine. I guess that's all I have to say. So yeah, just let me know about if you're interested in the Discord, if you're interested in the streaming. I really hope you enjoy the rest of this speed build. It is a bit longer today just because I ended up building a lot more than just the Protoceratops habitat. I ended up building a massive entrance plaza and a restaurant area and an outdoor kind of seating area as well. So enjoy that, and I will see you in the real time part at the end. Hey there everyone, welcome back from the speed build. I have been a busy bee putting quite a few things together. I've put in an entrance plaza with quite a lot of planters and a outdoor restaurant area that is shaded. I've gone for a lot of open areas simply because it is a desert park and you would want things to be open and cool. Either that or you would need everything to be inside and air conditioned. So they are the two options. I've gone for open. So let's head in and have a look at what I've done today. You would have seen at the end of the speed build I put in the stairs and the ramp on the other side of the entrance building or the information centre, and then you come down here and you're greeted with this plaza. You've got like some obelisks and I guess it's like a water feature here. Then you've also got, I popped some vines on here just to make it a little bit more interesting. There's also this way I've popped a little staff backstage area. I'm trying to be a little bit more realistic with regards to staff in this park. So they've got like this little gate that I'm assuming they'd have like a card or a key to. That would say staff only if we had small enough letters for me to do that. And then if you actually have a look, I've actually popped in a staff path that goes up the side of the Protoceratops habitat. So that would be sort of where the staff could head. Then we also have like this simple little restaurant building where there's a few shops, maybe where you could buy drinks and something to eat and take a seat. I made some custom tables here because there aren't any in the game and I just really wanted them to kind of suit what I had or the kind of architecture I'm going for in this park, which is quite sort of modern but desert-esque. Then this is supposed to be some implied toilets. I started to do like, you know, the man and the woman sign that would go above the toilet doors, but to be honest I just couldn't be bothered. I was just starting to flag from building so much. So that is supposed to be an implied toilet. I think in the future I'll probably put it around the back here. And then this would be a door sort of to go into the shop area for the staff themselves. Then if you don't want to eat and you don't want to have a seat in the nice shaded area here, you can head straight through. You can also sit here if you'd like to. You can head straight through and ignore my person obelisk here just to give me the height variations of how tall people actually are. And you can come in here to look at the Protoceratops. I've got in, I guess like it's a little implied sign here. And then there is like a long bench made from wooden concrete for you to sit on. And then you can come through in here into this building. Once again, it is open at the back and it has like this mesh here so that it gets a lot of airflow so it wouldn't get hot in here. And then it just kind of has these interesting windows on the sides rather than just being kind of boring wood all the way down. And then you come along here and you have a look. You can look straight into the Protoceratops habitat and see them in there, running around in there, enjoying themselves. Most of the habitat is viewable, but if we just head into the habitat, I tried to kind of stay semi-realistic with the plants. Oops, we're in the roof swoop. Semi-realistic with the plants, I suppose, like not too many green, like the plants in the back that would not be, sort of they're quite tropical. They would not actually occur naturally in desert areas. But I'm assuming that all of these kind of things that are in the habitats have been planted by the people that run the zoo or the park, I suppose. And then I've also popped in like a base into this pool here and a drain so that, you know, if the keepers want to come in and drain this pool and clean it, they can. And then all the outside here is all rock, so that it would be easy to kind of scrub and keep clean. And then if we head up the back of the habitat, I've popped in a keeper entrance, which I didn't do too much of in my last park. So I've popped in a keeper entrance here and also like a roller door where they would actually probably bring the dinosaurs in and out of. And the reason I did that was because, you know, there has to be somewhere for them to actually bring in the dinosaurs. You can't kind of bring them in through this door, although I think the Protoceratops would be small enough for you to do that, almost. But this is kind of where you could drive vehicles in and out and sort of release them out of like the back of a vehicle or something. So there we go, guys. That is my Protoceratops habitat. I'll just zoom out so that you can see the plaza and the habitat together. It is the beginning of what I think is going to be a really fun park to work in for the next couple of months. I actually really like it. Like, I like it much better than my last park, to be honest. I think it's probably because I have a little bit more experience building, and I'm sort of looking at different architecture to get some inspiration for this park. So thank you so much for watching. We are nearly at 1,000 subscribers. I think at the time of recording this outro, we are at 940. And I think when I recorded the intro, we were at 929. So thank you so much. I am nearly at 1,000 subscribers, and that is incredible to me. Like, I would never have guessed when I first started doing this that 1,000 people would want to watch what I was doing. So thank you so much. I really appreciate all your comments of support and all those people clicking the like and subscribe buttons. You guys are amazing. You inspire me to keep going. I really hope you're enjoying this park, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.